Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Are we ready to graduate? You're ready? Okay, wonderful. My name is Gabriella Scarlatta, and I have the privilege of serving as the Provost and Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs at the University of Michigan-Dearborn, this wonderful institution. On behalf of Chancellor Domenico Grasso, the administration, faculty, and staff, it is a pleasure to welcome you to our fall 2024 commencement ceremony. Absolutely. Today we're here to recognize the fall semester graduates of the College of Arts, Sciences and Letters, and the College of Business. There is another ceremony later on today that will recognize the graduates of the College of Education, Health and Human Services, and the graduates of the College of Engineering and Computer Science. I now ask that you please take a moment and make sure that your cell phones or any other communication devices are shut off or silenced. Thank you so much. At this time, we ask if you're able to, please rise and remove your caps and hats for the presentation of the colors and the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner. Active duty and veterans may keep their caps on while rendering a military salute. Today's colors are presented by the University of Michigan ROTC Color Guard. And the national anthem will be performed by Kavana Hurd.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Oh, wow, just wow. I'm shaking. That was a wonderful performance. Thank you so much, Ms. Hart. So I would now like to introduce today's platform party. Please stand and remain standing when your name is called. And please, let's hold off our applause until the very end. Thank you. So Chancellor Domenico Grasso, you will hear from him later on in the ceremony. Mr. Henry Meyer, retired President and Chief Executive Officer of FedEx Ground, Castle alum and today's commencement speaker. Dr. Cassandra Albrecht, Vice Chancellor for Institutional Advancement. Mr. Ken Cadenbill, Vice Chancellor for External Relations. Ms. Carrie Schumacher, Vice Chancellor for Information Technology and Chief Strategy Officer. Dr. Tim Kiska, Professor of Communications and Faculty Senate Representative, and today's name reader. Mr. Munthar El-Hadi, our student commencement speaker. Dr. Amy Finley, our Dean of Students. Dr. Dagmar Budikover, the Dean of the College of Arts, Sciences, and Letters. Dr. Frédéric Brunel, the Dean of the College of Business. Dr. Ann Lampkin-Williams, the Dean of the College of Education, Health, and Human Services, and Dr. Gassan Cridley, the Dean of the College of Engineering and Computer Science. And Ms. Michelle Falchier, the Chair of the Staff Senate. You may be seated. Joining these individuals are representatives of the University of Michigan-Dearborn faculty. These individuals are the intellectual and operational backbone of our university. Would the members of the faculty on the platform and in the audience please rise and receive recognition? We also are joined today by 6 students who have been selected by their academic units to receive the Dean's Medallion. They will be introduced to you later by their deans, and you will have a chance to hear all about that. Finally, today's sign language services are provided by DeafCan out of Sylvan Lake. As mentioned, today's student speaker is Amun Hadi. Al-Muthir is a College of Engineering and Computer Science students who graduate with a dual Bachelor of Science degrees in Computer and Information Science and in Data Science. He was selected in a very competitive application process among his peers to represent your class today. It is my pleasure to welcome him to the podium. Your students, I'm sorry, I should have said that before. Please sit down. Sorry about that.
Just wait for everyone to be settled. I'd like to start by saying good morning to Chancellor Grasso, Professor Carlotta, deans, esteemed faculty and staff, family, friends, and other guests. But most importantly, to the graduating class of 2024. Today belongs to all of you. This is not just a day of celebration, but a day of affirmation. An affirmation of the hopes and dreams that have carried us to this moment. What was once distant and uncertain now stands before us, tangible and real. But let us not mistake the joy of this day as the conclusion of our journey. Today is not a victory march. It is the first step on a road that stretches far beyond what we can now see. A road filled with challenges we have yet to face, triumphs we have yet to claim. This day is not an end, but a beginning. We gather here not to mark the end of an era, but to look forward to the horizon that calls to each of us. To a world waiting for your hands to shape it, for your hands to meticulously and carefully mold into a future you can call your own, into a life where every action carries weight and every step leads to the unknown. The degree you hold today is your compass into the unknown. Its power is not in the parchment or the accolades nor the cords around your neck, but in what you choose to do with it. It guarantees neither success nor an easy life. Each decision, each trial you face will not simply test what you have learned, but what you are willing to become. Each of you at this moment stands on the threshold of a path entirely your own. You've been given tools, knowledge, experience, and a community of support. And while today the future may seem clear, I can promise you this: the path will twist, it will turn, it will rise in ways you did not expect, and sometimes it will fall. There will be those who say the obstacles are too great, that the path is too steep, but we must answer with hope. Hope is not passive. It is not mere optimism nor the belief that things will work out because they always have. Hope is an active force, demanding effort, commitment, and the willingness to press on despite uncertainty. It is in the face of adversity that hope shines the brightest. It is not in moments of comfort that hope is born, but in moments of doubt, of failure, and of fear. It is then, when everything feels uncertain, that you'll be asked not just what you know, but who you are. And we do not walk this road alone. No triumph stands alone from the collective good. We rise together or we fall divided. The strength of our community, our society rests on the choices we make, on the ways we lift one another up. What you choose to do will not only shape your own life, but the lives of those around you. In doing so, you will shape the legacy of this university, this nation, and this generation. Ahead of you lies the horizon, vast, full of promise, but also uncertainty. The horizon is not a fixed point, but one that moves as you do. With each step you take, it will call on you to adapt, to grow, to rise. Go forward, not with fear, but with hope, not with doubt, but with determination. The future is not a destination. It is a process of becoming, a journey of constant redefinition, of striving not just for personal success, but for a world that is better for those who will follow. The road ahead is long, but the horizon is bright. Let us walk forward together. And as always, go blue and go Dearborn.
Very nice remark, Amuther. Thank you so much. It is now my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker and U of M-Dearborn alum, Henry Meyer. Henry J. Meyer retired from service as the President and Chief Executive Officer of FedEx Ground, the FedEx, right? FedEx Ground in 2021, after holding that position since 2013. Henry has over 45 years of experience in the transportation industry, including more than 35 at FedEx companies. He previously served on the Strategic Management Committee of FedEx Corp., which set the strategic direction for the FedEx enterprise. Henry currently serves as a director on the boards and various committees of CarParts.com, C.H. Robinson, and the Canadian Pacific Kansas City Railroad. Henry received a Bachelor of Arts in Economics from the University of Michigan-Dearborn. Welcome back, Henry. His complete bio can be found in the Commencement program. Please welcome Henry to the program.
Good morning, everybody. Chancellor Grasso, Provost Scarlata, Class of 2024, families and honored guests. I'm privileged to be here with you today, celebrating with the graduates and their proud families. I can feel the excitement, joy, sense of accomplishment, relief, and candidly, a little anxiety too. Truthfully, I'm a little anxious myself. Not because I get nervous speaking to large groups. Over the course of my career, I've stood in front of many an audience of employees, investors, and customers. However, what you may not know is today is my first commencement too. I skipped my commencement when I accepted a job after final exams and relocated. So Chancellor Grasso, thank you for the opportunity to finally attend, even if it's only about 50 years late. I was the first in my family to attend college. I entered the University of Michigan-Dearborn in the fall of 1972, only the second class of freshmen admitted to the university. My family couldn't afford college, so I had to work. 1, 2, and even once 3 jobs to pay tuition. I'm sure many of you sitting here today can relate. Had I attended commencement, I wouldn't have been invited to give any speeches, nor would I be graduating with honors. I was the most average of students. University of Michigan-Dearborn made it possible for students like me to get not just a college education, but a Michigan education. And what an education I received. Detroit in the 70s was changing. Manufacturing jobs as a percentage of the US workforce had peaked and had started on a steady decline, continuing to even today, driven by automation, globalization, and trade. I could have worked in a car plant, as many of my friends did, but I was driven to get an education. While labor was cheap and technology was expensive in the 1970s, we have now come full circle. Labor is now expensive and technology is pretty cheap. The US economy today is no longer a manufacturing economy as it was in the 70s. It's now a knowledge economy. My dad, who never went to college, lectured me on life being about choices. And those with college degrees had choices, he said, he felt he never had. So today you've reached a milestone. But what you've really done today is given yourself choices. You can choose now how to earn a living, what problems you want to solve, and decide on what direction you want your life to lead. So I guess the question on everybody's mind out there is, how did an average student like me make it to the top job in one of the most respected companies in the world? Well, one word: bankruptcy. 8 years into my first job, the company I worked for and the one I skipped commencement for went out of business. It was the early 80s now. Railroads, airlines, and surface transportation companies were being deregulated. And the transportation company I worked for was ill-suited for the new deregulated world. That bankruptcy put me on the course of a 35-year career with FedEx. Over the next 35 years, I held many jobs, moved my family numerous times, ascended to the president and chief executive officer position at FedEx's fastest growing and most profitable business unit, led, I believe, the most talented team in the company, but I'm biased, and I worked for Fred Smith, the greatest serial entrepreneur and logistician of our time. As I reflect back on my life since my U of M days, I wanted to share with you 5 things that I feel were constructive to my success. First, your education does not end here today. Education is a lifelong process. I, like you, earned a great education, and if life is about choices, a University of Michigan-Dearborn degree will afford you many choices over the course of your career. I didn't know it at the time, but one of the greatest things U of M-Dearborn taught me was how to learn. Over the course of my career, I accepted every job offered. I volunteered for assignments that were tough, where past teams had failed, or were those third-rail, supposedly career-ending missions that most simply wanted to avoid. I wanted to be in that hurricane. I thrived on the chaos. A little weird, I know. I discovered that there were many fellow employees like me, and we assembled a team of people who loved the challenge. Now, there was no manual, there was no reference guide or how-to book to solve many of the thorny issues we faced. We had to think our way through the problem, to trial solutions until we found something that worked. We had to learn by trial and error. Most companies, including FedEx, I might add, have many of these projects that are just waiting to be conquered if you are up to the task. To be successful, we learned that you have to be a quick study, apply critical thinking skills, assess the root causes of the problem, and to view past failures as opportunities. U of M-Dearborn gave me the training to do precisely those things. Now, it was a stimulating environment, admittedly frustrating at times, but boy, we also had a lot of fun. None of us were looking for any recognition. We were just driven to find interesting work inside of a very big company. Over time, we assembled a terrific team of really bright people. I give them all the credit, and many of them are still at FedEx. As a retiree, I get enormous satisfaction today watching their success from my new position sitting on the sidelines. So if you take nothing else with you today, be curious, inquisitive, and remember your education does not leave here today. 2, you must have the courage of your convictions. Jack Welch, the iconic Chief Executive Officer of General Electric, once said, "The level you achieve in an organization is inversely proportional to the percentage of the time you were told the truth." Too many employees, and too many new employees, I might add, try to anticipate what leadership wants to hear instead of what they need to hear. Business and leaders want employees to speak up. Now, I'm not talking about those types who incessantly complain or bring a litany of grievances and problems to every meeting. I'm talking about people who can articulate the problem or challenge as well as suggesting well-considered solutions. Remember, in the immortal words of John Adams, facts are stubborn things. Take the time to do the work and form well-considered, fact-based arguments. It takes courage to speak up. I know. Some time ago, Fred Smith called me and wanted my opinion on somebody who formerly worked in my group. This individual was being considered for a promotion, and Fred wanted my thoughts. I responded that this individual was an excellent candidate, had always been a top performer for me, but if there was one thing that bothered me, it was that this individual had a tendency to tell you what he thought you wanted to hear instead of how he really felt. Fred was quiet for a minute and responded that he had those same reservations. But he quickly added, "Mayor, I never had that problem with you. You'd piss me off sometimes because you'd tell me my idea would never work or why something I wanted to do couldn't be done. I never told you how much I appreciated that." Well, that may be the best compliment I ever received in my business career. The critical thinking skills you acquired in your time at the University of Michigan-Dearborn have prepared you to succeed in your future career and in life. You will find these skills set you apart from others if and only if you use them. 3, the ability to communicate is tantamount to success in life and in business. I believe that our ability to communicate is the only attribute that separates us from all other humans, or separates humans from all other life on Earth. Now, social media is trying to make me a liar when I say that. Human-to-human communication cannot be reduced to 140 characters, a cute video, or a bunch of acronyms no one can figure out. Real communication is a combination of voice inflection, facial expressions, tone, word selection, etc. I could go on and on. So think for a moment, if you will, about the inspirational speeches you have heard. Hopefully this will be one of them. Who was ever inspired by a text message? Well, I take that back. I guess I've sent a few in my career that inspired some people to get up off their backsides. Parents, I think you know what I mean. Good communication skills are an art that must be practiced every day. In a business environment, there is no guarantee anyone is listening when you speak. For that reason, clarity of mission, message, and well-defined expectations are tantamount for the successful execution of any plan. Never take those for granted. 4, stay grounded. I get asked all the time, do you miss being CEO? My response is always, I don't miss it at all. I really miss the people I worked with every day for 35 years, but I don't miss the job. They always look a little confused and unbelieving when hearing that response. I have to add that CEO was the job. It was what I did. CEO is never who I was. So be yourself. Don't let your job title, or position ever define you. Stay grounded in who you are. In 40 years, I've never let a title or position define me. I still took out the trash every week and even occasionally scooped the litter box. If I was ever to think I was a big shot, those tasks certainly reminded me I wasn't. Finally, all of us have a responsibility to give back. Our society has needs that are unlimited. Our government is incapable of solving those needs. That doesn't mean we give up. That doesn't mean we delegate our responsibility to someone else. Every one of us here today is blessed with time, talent, and treasure. Over the course of our adult lives and careers, the quantity of time, talent, and treasure changes. When you have time, volunteer. When you can offer a particular skill or talent, do so. And when you have excess treasure, donate. Pick a cause that inspires you. Change a life. Make a child smile. Let one more person sleep safe and warm tonight. Help a financially struggling student. Stay connected with your university, because if you don't, trust me, they're going to find you. Whatever you do will make the world a better place, together. I can't begin to tell you how privileged I feel to celebrate with you here today. In 1968, Graham Nash, of Crosby, Stills, Nash fame, wrote a song titled Chicago that became an anthem for my generation. Paraphrasing the lyrics, we can change the world, rearrange the world. It's dying to get better. So to the class of 2024, I ask you, what's your anthem? How will you leave your mark on this world? What I can tell you is you've already begun. You've made my first commencement truly special. So in closing, keep learning, speak up, stay grounded, give back, and absolutely, positively avoid bankruptcy. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Henry. We're honored to call you an alum and friend of our campus, and I'm glad we found you. Before we begin awarding degrees, I would like to share that today we're using an IT system to read student names as they walk across the stage. Faculty and students in our College of Engineering and Computer Science developed this system. We are incredibly proud of it. This system is a great example of the practice-based education our students receive at the University of Michigan-Dearborn. We moved to this system to ensure everybody's name is pronounced correctly and to be as inclusive as possible. Students were asked to record their names or to have a family member or a friend or a mentor record their name prior to today's ceremony. Many students did. Some of you did not, but that's okay. We recorded your name for you. We will now begin with our degree candidates, starting with the College of Arts, Sciences, and Letters. And it is my pleasure to call Dean Burikova up to the stadium.
Good morning, everyone. Chancellor Grasso and Provost Scarlatta, today we are honoring students who have completed all academic requirements for graduate and bachelor degrees from the College of Arts, Sciences, and Letters. Candidates for degrees are recommended by their faculties and presented before you today. Will the graduate candidates please rise when your degree is called? Master of Arts, Master of Public Administration, and Master of Science. You may be seated. Will the candidates receiving their bachelor degree through the College of Arts, Sciences, and Letters please rise as your degree is called? Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of General Studies, and Bachelor of Science. You may be seated. 3 College of Arts, Sciences, and Letters undergraduate students have been recognized as Dean's Medallion winners based on their outstanding academic achievements and contributions to campus and life community. Students, please stand when your name is called and remain standing. Katie Dreher, Miriam Duhaney, and Lauren Fossano. You may read their bios in your program. I encourage you to do so. They are very impressive. Katie, Miriam, and Lauren, congratulations. You may be seated. It is now my pleasure to invite all our graduates up to the stage for public recognition. Students, please wait for an usher to call your name or call your row. Also, please follow the usher's instructions as you walk across the stage. Name scanners and Tim, I now invite you to the podium.
Katie A. Dreher.
Lauren Ray Fasano.
Miriam Duhaney. Sean Patrick Murphy. Rachel Anahid Higgins. Noor Hamoud. Jennifer Lynn Peterson Price. Kirill Adenov. Daniel Francisco Rodriguez.
Dale Young.
Lily Morris.
Kyle Jean Soule.
Emily Guti.
Samantha Lenore Pianga.
Maureen Paul.
Shreya Reddy Gunapati. Samantha Marie Driscoll.
Pritika Arinavana.
Jessica Lynn Leonard. Dana Caroline Devine. Furkan Sadiq Altamimi. Zainab Khatib.
Rodolfo Perez.
Zachary Orion Hurd. Amy Salah Al-Janabi. Rayan Salame. Shaza Asim Chowdhury. Samia Najib Abdullah. Isabel Rose Drennan. Samantha Teresa Brunel. Dima Adnan Akhtar. Katie Boynes. Tabarak Mohammed Hussein. Liana N. Petroni. Madeline Gatteri. Laura Youssef Abdallah.
Isabella Elizabeth Dye.
Ali Hassan Badir. Noah John Khalil Zain. Kimberly Roseanne Reyes.
Ashley Jenkins.
Isaac Koenka.
Mohammed Al-Kadham.
Michael Yassine Beard. Noah Declan Bear. Haley Ann McEachern. Jessica Villarruel. Fatima Homayed. Miranda Claire Harris. Kylie E. Downey Hutton. Nicholas Michael Wickerham. Quest Cole Bigelow. Zahia Shukri Saleh. Hasina Shukri Saleh. Asan Ahmad. Kylie Ann Tondrick. Reagan Elizabeth Rose. Sydney Ruby Lloyd. Cameron Elizabeth Fanning.
Sarah Schaefer.
Ryan Mitchell Willis. Sarah Mona Ali. Elizabeth Brightsman. Jason Nilaj. Kishana Denise Lee.
Brendan Myers.
Boston, Mexico.
Jenna Beydoun. Dania Kadem.
Nicholas Cass Nepper.
Joseph Sapienza.
Nora Fuad Dalal. Mohammed R. Ritha. Layla A. Howard. Amin Anwar Qasim. Dua Sadiq Musla. Raith Salem Amari. Claire Lynn Murphy. Danya Alyssa Wilshire.
Brianna Phelps.
Chiquita Deanne Lawler.
Chiquita Deanne Lawler. Justin B. Peterson. Jingyi Huang. Rin Alashawil. Aya Y. Hamdan. Reem Qasim Al-Harbi. Batul Saeed Alabri. Mariam Saad Booni. Mina Mohammed Albayati. Dalia I. Farhat.
Henry Allen
Kauthar
V.
Al-Hagar.
Henry Allen V.
Jamil Ahmed. Hasmin Esmeralda Felix. Kaltum Al-Rifai. Hanan Al-Shamari. Sarah Anwar Al-Duais. Khadija Balal. Iman Ben Hajali. Madushi Ranmini Sankar. Arjun Chatrath. Valerie Osowski. Zachary Richard Pusak. Sophia Siddique. Samar Bazi.
Rida Yunus.
Kylie Renee Smythe.
Hannah Laframboise.
Rayan Abbas.
Adam O. Ahmed.
Kieran J. Lomeli.
Nesreen Nasser Kayed. Kareem Tarek Asi. Tyler Hwan Jun. Montana R. Fitch. Sarah Elizabeth Ellsworth.
Advaith Kacheri Agathari.
John Keith Jennings.
Adhikayam Amor.
Samuel S. Parent. Katrina Rose McKay. Lauren Ashley Selman. Kyla Ruth Short. Carlton B. Cooksey. Yazan Almadi. Kylie Marie Grinnell Hodeling. Jasmine Brianna Jones. Arwa Fami Abdullah. Hala H. Bazi. Leire Gainza. Javion Dorian Johnson. Kawasar Rasan Jalul. Amal Hussein Asamawi. Zainab Rasan Jalul. Ali Ibrahim Choker.
Andrea Thomas.
Zara Musa Abul Al Hassan. Catherine Haley Jones.
Regina C. Bonner.
Zainab A. Al Hilal. Zara Jaber. Ziad Badwan.
Congratulations, College of Arts, Sciences, and Letters graduates. I now invite College of Business Dean Frederick Brunel to the podium.
Chancellor Grasso, Provost Scarlatta. Oh, you are here. I was looking at green and wrong green. Esteemed guests, students, good morning. We are here today honoring the students who have completed all academic requirements for graduate and baccalaureate degrees from the College of Business. Candidates for degrees are recommended by their faculties and presented before you today. Will the graduate candidates please rise when your degree is called? Master of Business Administration. Master of Finance. Master of Science in Accounting. Master of Science in Business Analytics. Master of Science in Information Systems. Master of Science in Supply Chain Management. And Master of Science in Marketing. All graduate candidates may be seated. Will the candidates receiving their baccalaureate degrees from the College of Business please stand when your degree is named? It's a short list. Bachelor of Business Administration. You may be seated. 3 College of Business students, where are they? Right here, have been recognized as Dean's Medallion winners. They were selected based on their outstanding academic achievement and contribution to the campus, the college, and the community. Student, please stand as your name is called and remain standing. Christina Al-Shair. Mackenzie Mertz. And Om Patel. You may read their bios in your program, and I encourage you to do so because they are so very impressive and we are so proud of them. Congratulations to each of you. You may be seated. It is now my pleasure to invite our graduates up to the stage for public recognition. Please remain seated until the ushers call your roll. Also, please follow the usher's instruction as you walk across the stage. Name scanners, Tim, I now invite you to the podium.
Christina R. Al-Shair. Om Patel. Mackenzie Mertz. Tayyab Syed. Tyler William Ruprecht. Hussein Scoff. Stephen R. Bremer. Arar Mukatash.
Alexa Budash.
Mandy Kuvion. Daniel John Kerr. Brandon James Towsley Bear. Ian T. Riggle. Alex Martin Turk. Maria Triantafalu.
Azidun Janoun.
Rahul Rajiv.
Jashandeep Kaur. Pravesh Umasankar. Matthew James Wendersky. Darius Antonio Alonzo Lewis. Makdi Nabil Osman. Shika Soneji. Thurgam M. Alshara. Alyssa L. Lomanak. Harleen Chabra. Zainab Hazim Al-Moamen. Brenton Chase Klimek. Michael W. Ramalia. Akanksha Gumala. Rebecca A. Latrell. Ali Tabet Albarati. Abdullah Hussein. Bogdan Manivalowski.
Lamia Aqil Burhani.
Haneen Alouie. Farid Fadi Khoury. Molly Catherine Baumgart. Blair E. Schultz.
Fabiola Brahimi.
Dayton Allen Hurley. Josiah C. Yoder. Nicholas J. Pulsini.
Simar Singh Sidhu.
Hussein Hadi Akhtar. Anthony Edward Swanson. Stephen Michael Newberry. Caroline Michelle Tepper. Sean Matthew Stewart.
Marquise Reinhardt Nichols.
Anisha Jesslyn Hardy. Chance David Matthews.
Johannes Nicholas de Jong.
Benjamin Ronald Shute.
Caitlin Thomas.
Joseph Lulaj. Mohammed Ali Fakir. Haura Almayahi. Zainab Rassan Hassan. Marissa Anna Maria McMullen.
Rachel Grace Barr.
Bella Regina Gorey.
Alexandria Walker.
Asma Yahya Al-Madhagi. Connor David Mack.
Julia Andrewsitis.
Ryan Robert Thomas. Yahya El Khatib. Evan Ran. Raul Garcia. Hashem Hazem Mohammed. Marwan Alatuli Nasser. Mohammed Khalid Al-Siabi. Halima Hussein. Abir Khan. Dustin Robert Thomas. Elizabeth Ruth Solomon.
Crystal Milk.
Hala Shamut.
Kaylee Tina.
Hakima Tawfiq Algam. Hiba Nabil Bazi. Lin Akhtar. Sarah Saleh. Doa Difola Saeed.
خلود حسين القاضي.
Hashim Syed. Hussein Ali Saleh. Shayla T. Mitchell. Sarah Lababidi. Yasmin Zaid Hassan. Isra Hachem. Zain Yahya Ramlush. Ali Atwi. Mike A. Haidar. Khalil Samir Hamka. Ali Radi Hussein Al-Kafaji. Courtney Marie Roberts. Dina Ahmed Alawadi. Reham Abdulatif Alward.
Jayla Gray.
College of Business graduates. My congratulations, the congratulations from our faculty here. And congratulations from everybody who has had a part in your journey to today, your family, our staff, and everybody else. I would like to invite Provost Scarlatta back to the podium.
One more time, congratulations again to all of you, our graduates. We also want to acknowledge students receiving academic honors. Those students graduating with distinction have an asterisk by their names in the commencement program. Those students graduating with high distinction have 2 asterisks by their names in the commencement program. Those students receiving distinction and high distinctions honors are wearing gold or gold and blue cords. Would graduates who have attained this level of excellence please rise so that we can acknowledge you? Amazing. You can sit. Thank you so much. We have a number of graduates with us today who have successfully completed the requirements for one of the 3 signature programs here at UM-Dearborn: the Honors Program, Honor Transfers Innovators, and the M-Talent Program. Would the graduates of these programs please rise and be acknowledged? Yay! Congratulations. Many graduates here today are wearing a variety of stoles and cords, and those represent the various societies to which they belong. Finally, those wearing a red, white, and blue cord signify veterans of the United States Armed Forces, and we all thank you for your service. It is now my pleasure to invite our Chancellor, Domenico Grasso, to the podium to address the class of 2024.
Thank you, Provost Scarlatta, and good morning. I just want to tell you a little story and let you in on a little secret. Up until a few days ago, we did not have a commencement speaker. But then we thought, let's call FedEx and see if they can get us someone here overnight. And look what happened. But I do want to invite our commencement speaker, Henry Mayer, up here, because we are going to present him with a diploma that he did not receive during his commencement.
Finally.
Today, you become graduates of the University of Michigan-Dearborn. This day, December 21st, 2024, is a day that you will always remember because it's the first day that you begin to forget everything you learned in college. And some of you overachievers have already gotten a jump start on that. But as Mark Twain quipped, what remains will be your true education. This is the day that you've been working toward. Even though you're a little sad that your college years are coming to a conclusion, you should be proud of your accomplishments. I also want to acknowledge those who have joined you in your journey. They have served as your support system. They've offered encouragement, advice, and help, perhaps even some financial help when you needed it most. Please, anyone here who has assisted these graduates to get where they are today, stand and be recognized. That's parents, faculty, friends. Graduates, please find your families and thank them. We must also thank our distinguished faculty and dedicated staff for their hard work and commitment to providing our students with an unparalleled education. Students, let's give them a round of applause. Students, you are among a fortunate minority on this planet. Actually, in the United States, only 37% of Americans have a college degree. You are among the fortunate minority on this planet to have had the opportunity to study and pursue your passions and earn a college degree. It's a worthy undertaking. What you've learned here can never be taken from you. Your Michigan degree is part of who you are. Your ability to think creatively and critically while communicating persuasively will serve you for the rest of your lives. It also means that you have a responsibility to try and help others. To borrow from Horace Mann, be ashamed to die until you have won some victory for humanity. What you do and how you live impacts those around you in innumerable ways. You will have the chance to make a positive change in the world, and when that opportunity arrives, seize it. Remember, to whom much is given, much is expected. I will leave you with only one piece of advice. Develop and nurture a growth mindset. Stay curious. Keep reading and learning, especially about things with which you're unfamiliar. To borrow the motto of the de' Medici family of Renaissance Florence, Festina Lente, make haste slowly. We do not stop being curious because we grow old. We grow old because we stop being curious. The class of 2024 is going to contribute great things to our society, and I am confident that you will take the knowledge and skills you've learned here at U of M-Dearborn and build a better tomorrow. Now, will all the candidates for graduation please rise? With my signature affixed to your diploma, I hereby certify your degrees, which have been recommended by your faculties and conferred by the Board of Regents. You may now turn your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations. You may be seated. It is my pleasure to officially call you alumni of the University of Michigan. I welcome you. Yes, let's. Okay. We can't applaud too much today. I welcome you to the Society of Learned Men and Women and to the pantheon of distinguished Michigan alumni, almost 700,000 strong, who have shaped and defined the world in which we live. Today also marks, as you may know, the shortest day of the year. It's the winter solstice in terms of daylight. But from here on, the days will gradually grow longer. Just as the light of the sun increases, so too will the light of your education, symbolized on our university seal right here, guide you, illuminating your futures for the rest of your lives. Now, it is your turn to put your dreams into practice. I wish you every good fortune and success. And remember, it's the victors who write history. So now it's your turn to go forward and write the world's next chapter. Go big, go proud, and forever go blue. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chancellor Grasso. This concludes our commencement ceremony. I'd like to give you a little note about exiting the field house, please. To provide for a smooth exit, we encourage those sitting near the stage over there to exit through the doors to the left and the right of the stage. There is a ramp that will take you up to the parking area, and that is the fastest route out of the field house. This door is over there. Please remain at your seats until the platform exits, the platform party exits. I wish you a wonderful day. Happy holidays. Thanks for coming today and helping us celebrate all of our wonderful graduates. And again, congratulations to all of you. Go Blue and go Dearborn.